Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Scrolls. Today I'm going with my Growth Alpha deck, trying to save up some extra gold so I can, do some damage and actually build the deck I want. That's one of the problems with starting a game so early, is you really don't have that as an opportunity. On our opening hand, we have Quake. We don't know what our opponent is going to be using, so we have to really consider this. Personally, I am looking at... I'm going to sacrifice the Bear Paw for a bit more resources, and I'm going to go ahead and bring the Ragged Wolf out on the opener. Sometimes you'd hold off on him to wait until you see what your opponent is using, but right now I'm feeling like I want to get that guy out and get a little bit of board presence so I can bring in stuff behind him should I get it. If he doesn't drop out anything especially powerful, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Ranger's Bane. Oh, he's going to drop out the Copper Automaton. I'm not going to be able to do anything against that. So it's going to be kind of like just doom and gloom there. Let's go ahead. We'll sacrifice the Ranger's Bane for... for resources. Next turn we'll sacrifice the Bear Paw for cards. I do want to get up to 5 for this Kinfolk Veteran, and then our goal is to get up to 8 for the God Hand. Our opponent, by the way, is Hoodley, and our wolf is going to be just dead as a doornail this turn. It's kind of expected. Copper Automaton's going to come in, and here's the Tool Initiate. He's going to come in the front. Don't know why he put him in front of the Automaton, but we're going to see what we can do. We should have kept the poison, but yeah. Meh. Let's go ahead and end turn. Not a huge problem there. He's probably going to get an attack off with this Tool Initiate. We got to kind of take away their early advantage, but I don't see that happening just right off the bat. There's a Useless Contraption. Again, not a huge problem. We get a God Hand, but we're going to end up having to sacrifice it pretty soon. The Ancestral Totem is actually kind of useful in this situation, because as soon as we get out the Kinfolk Veteran, he's going to be a 4/4, which means he'll be able to take down the wall in a single hit. Now, he could burn away the totem, but I don't know if he's going to actually do that. I wish I would pull my Brave, but that's actually one of the cards I'm trying to get 3 of still. I don't have 3 Braves. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Bear Paw, I believe, is probably the best choice, just so we can get this guy out and start attacking. Into the Useless Contraption, and down it goes. Hoodley's kind of toe-to-toe with my big guy. Now, the big guy isn't much of a threat in the long term, especially considering that, yeah, he's just as slow as their guy. Now, if I pull a rally just out of luck, that's going to be awesome. Oh, there's a burn onto our totem. Tough decision. I am going to sacrifice the wolf just for the hope of getting a rally, and I pulled the rally. This is going to be great for me, and down goes his Tool Initiate. Next turn I can bring out the Brother of the Wolf, and he'll provide me with some fodder for the Fertile Soil. Fertile Soil being a very important tool here. Machine Priest coming in on the bottom. Let's go ahead and sacrifice for 2 more cards. We get yet another Fertile Soil and an Eye of the Eagle. Not what I really wanted. Bring Brother of the Wolf down in on the bottom and cast that for yet another card. We get a Mangy Wolf. Not going to do much good. I like to use him as accelerants rather than primary creatures, but he's going to have to be there for that purpose as well. This Copper Automaton is going to go ahead and take out the Kinfolk Veteran. That's slightly expected. This is turning into a standard energy versus growth match. If he can get out his structures and actually establish a bit of dominance with them, I won't stand a chance. But right now we are fairly even matched. So let's move the Brother of the Wolf up, and let's throw the Sister of the Fox in the way, I believe. And we will let's sacrifice that for resources. We do have the Fertile Soil for sacrificing for more cards, but we want to wait to use it on one of the wolves on the turn after it attacks. That way we get maximum cards out of it. whereas this Sister of the Fox can actually serve as kind of a barrier. Now I can combo it into her. He's going to go ahead and get the Catapult of Goo as an attempt to slow me down a little bit. And he uses Potion of Resistance. Great. Let's see. Ragged Wolf. Hey, cute. Let's go ahead and move him up 1. We'll summon a wolf there. We'll move her up 1 as well. Throw in another Ragged Wolf right there. And these guys can provide a little bit of punch. Next turn I can drop a Mangy Wolf and an Illthorn Seed. I think I'm going to sacrifice that for more cards, honestly. And there's a third Ragged Wolf. They're going to be taking damage from this Catapult of Goo, but this is going to be able to deal quite a bit of damage to him rather quickly, especially with the Mangy Wolf coming out fairly soon. I'm going to throw the totem up top and maybe distract a little bit of burn away from our little wolves there as they chip away at this evil thing. Now, one more attack against this and it will be dead, so he's going to want to get rid of a wolf or two. But I don't see him having that functionality in his deck just yet. We're both sitting at 6 resources. He's got the card advantage right now, but Fertile Soil will give me a slightly better advantage once I decide to cast it. There's a Copper Automaton. Not a huge problem. I think I can deal with that one. Let's go ahead and throw out the Mangy Wolf. He's going to serve as a bit of a barrier against this Automaton, just for now. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put the Fertile Soil to 2 cards. We're not going to bother sacrificing for it. I thought I might, but yeah, it doesn't seem like something I really want to do. We're going to throw out the Sister of the Fox as well to serve as yet another mobile little barrier. And we get a Crimson Bull here. We might use it next turn, might not. I mean, turn after next. There we go. But as it stands, it's not really to our advantage to go that route. Turn after this, he will be able to attack with this Automaton. We're going to move the wolf down to provide a bit of a 3-lane barrier there, just to protect our totem, and hope he doesn't have any way to really destroy all of our creatures in just one big fell swoop. There is a single card that is a bit of a hassle that I may have to work around. There's another Copper Automaton. So we are going to end up going after the bottom rows, simply because it's more efficient for that. Let us see. Brother of the Wolf down on bottom. We are going to sacrifice the Fertile Soil for 2 more cards. Eye of the Eagle, cast it for another creature card. We get another Brother of the Wolf. We're going to build up quite a little bit of an army down here, which serves well to block off these automatons up top. But for now, he's going to sit down here and start dealing damage to these bottom ones. Let's go ahead and Illthorn Seed him. Serve as an additional barrier. And we'll drop her down just to, in case he decides to move that one, it won't damage our totems just right off the bat. As it stands, we have an excessive amount of damage down here at the bottom. That's going to serve us very well. If we get any rallies or God Hands, they're going to be used to great effect, dealing massive damage to his totems and anything he builds up. Now, what he's doing here is building up on a flank, because I've established somewhat minor dominance here in the center, which is actually good for him. Me destroying the center one means I have to switch to one side or the other, which isn't exactly great for me, but at the same time it does mean I have control of the middle. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and move that one down. And here's where I'm hoping that I can actually do something. He's going to go ahead and destroy that with a Tick Bomb. Cute. Reducing my damage greatly. And a Scattergunner comes in behind this big ugly here. He's going to be taking out my Mangy Wolf, which isn't a huge issue. Oh, and he's going to use that as a wall. That sucks. I need to deal 5 damage to this next turn, which I think I might be able to do. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to do that. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go Mangy Wolf into Crimson Bull. This will mean that I'll have 3 2/2s coming in the middle. I can move this guy up there. He's probably not going to die this turn, because unless he has an accelerant for the Scattergunner there. So we're going to Mangy Wolf and Crimson Bull. Mangy Wolf down there. Crimson Bull is going to be cast, giving all of our guys a big boost, taking out this middle one and dealing 6 damage to this second from the bottom, meaning we have to come in towards this bottom and finish this off. Now I am going to sacrifice the Champion Ring for a bit more cards. We get a Rallying, which is going to be used next turn, especially with our wolves here. Boom, down to 4, and we lose that effect, but we have decent board presence, albeit with weak creatures. So he's going to end up taking out this Sister of the Fox, or possibly even going after the center Sister of the Fox. Oh, and he builds up this bottom row with proximity charges to delay me. I'm going to throw wolves under the bus for that one. And he establishes in the top 2 rows. Let's see what we want to do. Now, I cannot take these guys out with a Quake, but I can sacrifice it for resources. I'm going to go ahead and throw her up there, and him. This guy's going to move forward. Going to move down there. And I don't think I'm going to go for the rally this turn. I'm going to throw Frostbeard there. And these guys are going to produce wolves. Boom. He's going to move up. And he's going to produce a wolf down here, who's going to be blown up, by the way. Now, I could have put a wolf right here, but then I wouldn't be able to move around, which is a big no-no for me. So I'm going to go ahead and move him up back behind these guys. And we're going to go ahead and summon the other brother of the wolf back behind this, so we can start developing threats all along the board. Now, he could drop a Thunder Surge, which would be murder on this middle part, but I got to take that risk because all I have is small creatures. I don't have any of my Great Wolves coming out, which kind of sucks for me, but what you going to do? Now, if I get a God Hand, I'm so going to sacrifice it, the Rallying, so I can use it, but that's just part of coming in full force. He's going to go ahead and try and take out my front line on both of them. He's going to concentrate fire. Oh, he's going to take out my front lines, leaving my back exposed a little bit. We get a Rallying and a Champion Ring. This guy has, I think, 1 turn left on that Potion of Resistance. And those do not have their concentrate fires on them anymore. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move these guys down. This guy up. These guys deal 5 damage each. What do I want to do here, folks? Let's go ahead and cast Rallying. It's going to bring all these guys up to attack. Do I move that guy forward? It's going to be 8 damage up there. Let's go ahead and summon a wolf here. And summon a wolf. Oh, and he goes ahead and surrenders. Yeah, some people say growth is overpowered. Honestly, it's more just your playstyle. He was being a very direct damage dealer, and I am more of a swarming. The way energy counters growth, if you're wondering, is actually through its use of structures and area of effect abilities. Things such as Goo Catapult, the Destroyer, and a few other cards really help you control the enemy field. Thunder Strike, I think is what it's called, or something like that. It's an area of effect that deals 2 damage. Would have wiped out the vast majority of my army, leaving it completely open to him. That's how you carry on against growth with energy. There's counters in each of them. The cards are still being developed, though, so you're not too sure whether you're going to actually be able to counter what you're running up against. Honestly, the strongest deck I've ran into so far is a tricolor, which I am building up to try and replicate on my own terms. But yeah, if you guys enjoy my Scrolls commentary, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Scrolls. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.